All right, let's dive into one of the most incredible ideas in all of neuroscience, the fact that the brain inside your head is completely, utterly one of a kind.
I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about it? What is it, biologically, that makes up your unique personality, your thoughts, all your little quirks?
Well, it turns out a huge piece of that puzzle is right there in your head. It's a structure so personalized that scientists have actually started calling it your brain fingerprint.
Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the hardware itself. You'd probably assume that all human brains look pretty much the same on the inside, right? But the physical variations are actually way more significant than you'd think.
Get this. The total volume of your brain can vary by 10, even 15% compared to someone else's. But here's the wild part. It has absolutely zero to do with intelligence. Bigger isn't better. It's just different. And the uniqueness goes way deeper than just size. You know those intricate folds on your brain's surface? The hills and valleys? Scientifically, the gyri and sulci? That pattern is completely your own. The major landmarks are the same for all of us, sure. But the smaller folds are so distinct they can actually be used to identify you from a brain scan. And think about your brain's internal wiring, kind of like its own information superhighway. These connections, called white matter, vary in thickness and even insulation from person to person, and that directly changes how quickly and efficiently information zips around in your head.
So, we've covered the physical hardware. But the real magic, the very core of your personal brain fingerprint, isn't just about what it looks like, it's about how it works.
And this all comes down to a really cool concept called functional connectivity. Simply put, it's the signature pattern of how different parts of your brain sync up and talk to each other. You can think of it as your brain's own unique teamwork strategy.
And believe me, that signature is incredibly personal. This unique wiring map, your Connect Home, is so stable that a computer can literally pick you out of a crowd of hundreds of people just from a single brain scan. It's that unique. But here's the thing. Not all brain functions are equally unique. The parts of your brain that handle stuff we all do, like basic vision or simple movements, they're pretty similar across the board. But the prefrontal cortex, the part that's responsible for your personality, your big ideas, your very sense of self, that's where the individual differences are just absolutely massive. And this brings us to what I think is the most empowering part of this whole story. Your brain isn't some fixed object you were born with. It's much more like clay, and your life, your experiences, they're constantly shaping and sculpting it.
And these aren't just vague changes, they are real, tangible things. For example, a professional musician will actually develop a physically larger motor cortex in the area controlling their fingers. Someone who speaks 2 languages has denser connections in their language centers. Your life experiences literally become a part of your biology.
And this, right here, is the key takeaway. It's so important I'm going to say it again. You are not born with your final brain. Your life, your environment, your daily habits, those are the sculptors creating the final, one-of-a-kind masterpiece. So, to wrap it all up, your basic anatomy, yeah, that's mostly genetics. But as you move up to the functions that really make you who you are, your memory, your skills, and especially your personality, the influence of your unique life experiences becomes everything. Which leaves us with one final big question to think about. As you go about your day-to-day, what you choose to learn, what you decide to practice, what you focus your attention on, just remember that you are the artist. So how are you choosing to sculpt your one-of-a-kind brain